Welcome, I'm Cass, and this is your general and love forecast for November 2017. This is for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I ask that if this does not resonate with you, please check your Sun, Moon, and Rising combinations. Sometimes Venus too, okay? Now, without further ado, let me say happy birthday, Scorpio! Woohoo! Now, let's see what we got in the store for your birthday. I've already shuffled all your cards, got your first set laid out. We will be clarifying, so let's get to it. Okay, first card here we have Temperance in the reverse position. So, I'm feeling like you guys are experiencing a bit of a short fuse. Maybe you're feeling impatient and possibly intolerant with others. Maybe you're not listening so well to others. You're wanting things to move fast, fast, fast. And sometimes this can indicate that your emotions are, well, a wee bit out of control. And so this can lead to an unfortunate combination within the love life or even a business relationship or partnership. So we'll see what this develops into as we get further on. So don't want to say too much. Okay. Now, here we have the Eight of Cards. Haha, I'm funny. Eight of Cups. So, looks like you guys are setting off on a spiritual type of quest. You're walking away from a situation that you held near and dear to you for so many years. But you're just totally dissatisfied with your present mode of life, and you want something more, you know? You're ready to go check it out. Is the grass greener on the other side? What's going on? Am I missing out on anything? You know, so, but you're walking away. You desire something better, something with higher purpose. Now, here we have the Nine of Coins. So I'm feeling like a lot of you are focused on issues surrounding your financial security, your independence, your self-sufficiency, especially with I want to keep saying relationships. Well, maybe that's where this is going to develop. We'll see. Okay, but especially in regards to financial and material type of matters. Also, if you've made any investments in the past, this would definitely indicate a good return on said investments. So, hey, I'll take that. But there's definitely a sound judgment in regards to financial decisions. And sometimes this can be the card of self-employment. So a lot of people who are self-employed tend to get this card a lot. Maybe some of you are wanting to start your own business. Probably wanting to be your own boss. Who could blame you? Okay. Now, here we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. Now, this shows that this is more of like a passing type of nature, but things have been awry, just outright chaotic, even out of control. Maybe a new project that you started was delayed, maybe even postponed. Maybe you were waiting on a message in regards to this project and it just never came through. But nevertheless, your office, your work conditions, your home, things could be chaotic. And jealousy, insecurity, self-doubt, personal conflict are just a few words to describe how you may be feeling or how you were feeling here recently in regards to this project. And it might be making you feel a bit argumentative. That would be natural. Things fall through. It doesn't exactly put us in the best mood, Now, here we have the Justice card. Now, this would be like your present, right now condition. And with Justice, this is all about rational decision making, weighing the pros and cons, being fair and honorable. Now, naturally, with Justice, we always have to mention that if there are any lawsuits coming up, don't worry, they will be fair, okay? An honest, fair assessment will be done with your case, should that be the issue here. But I must also mention that when justice comes up, this can be karmic justice as well. So somebody's done you wrong. Whether you take it through the legal court system or not, they're still going to get their karma. You give what you get, I think nobody knows that better than Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, okay, here we have the Eight of Wands. This would be probably, you could be experiencing it right now, or it could be within a week or two. But this is about making progress towards a goal, whether it's a business idea or getting some further education in a whole new area that maybe we never thought of going for before, but hey, sometimes we're going to get more schooling in regards to something. And sometimes this can be a new relationship. And sometimes this can be a change in environment. But hey, everything's looking up when the Eight of Wands is in the upright position. So your goals, whatever they may be, are definitely within your reach. Okay, here we have the Death card in the reverse card. This is a Scorpio card. So seems like you guys are kind of in a bad mood. This is about complications. Maybe you feel like your life is just completely at a standstill, like nothing is happening. Sometimes this card can come up when we're going through a crisis as well. Sometimes there's a feeling that we are constantly battling, and it's like there's no end in sight. And it's like no matter what we do, no matter what way we turn, we feel like we are blocked. Every move we make, we feel like we are just totally blocked. And with the Death in reverse, it's like an exhausting type of feeling here. Like you were just so sick and tired of fighting and trying to make something happen. So my advice is take a break. You need to really reevaluate whatever this path is that has got you in a pretty bad mood and that you're having to battle for. Is it really worth it? Is this battle really worth it? I mean, definitely think about this. I mean, you don't want to continue fighting so hard for something that you don't really care that much for. So just make sure that that you are expending this energy for all the right reasons. But either way, things can be delayed with a new start or a new direction, but it's coming. You got to be patient. Take the time to rest and recuperate and make sure this is the path that you want to take. But if it's the path you want to take, it's coming. You'll make it. You just got to have some patience. Sorry, I apologize for that background noise. I have wood floors, so you could literally drop a pin and you would hear it echo throughout my entire house. So I apologize for that. Okay. Now, here we have the Ten of Wands. Actually, this is our Sagittarius, Saturn and Sagittarius card, which for my Scorpio suns right now, Saturn is sitting in your second house, so that is the house of your resources, finances in particular. So, and this card has definitely got a mentally and physically oppressive type of burden associated with it. So I'm sure you guys are feeling like you are a bit overextended financially right now. But with the Ten of Wands, you want to help others. And most likely, this will be family. This can be immediate or extended family that needs help. And you're trying to carry too much at once. This is more than anyone. No one should have to carry this much. I mean, this, like I said, is a very physically and mentally oppressive, burdensome type of feeling. And the main thing here is you have to keep your own priorities straight. And while your heart is in the right place with wanting to help, you want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself in the process, especially in regards to finances, because you're experiencing some restrictions within your own finances. And while your heart would be in the right place, I just want you to try to focus a bit more on your own priorities, because you may need that extra money. Now, there we go. Now we have the Ace of the Swords. You're in the reverse position. There we go. Now, since it's in the reverse position, this can be a negative type of force. Sometimes this can mean that you're being too forceful and you can hurt others. You don't want to push too much to gain an end. Applying too much pressure can make the situation worse. So you want to try to avoid arguments by using, good logic, good old common sense, and, reasoning ability, which would be symbolized by the sword suit. So, and justice as well. You want to balance things out. Look at the pros and the cons, but try to not be too pushy or impulsive, especially in regards to what you might say. So, yeah. We'll see what that develops into more. Now, here we have this nasty little bastard, the devil. But thankfully, he's in the reverse position, so you guys are letting go of some fears. Maybe you have been obsessed with a particular fear. Maybe you've been obsessed with a particular relationship. This card also rules addictions, okay? So maybe, fear has kept you locked into, having an addiction. And with the devil in the reverse position, you are breaking those bondage chains. You are freeing yourself from the fear that you've had that has held you back with everything, and you were breaking those chains, and you were saying, no, hell no, I'm not staying stuck anymore. I'm taking my mind back. And that's exactly what you're doing, Scorpio, is you are taking your mind back. It is yours. So don't let that fear get you down, because you can break those chains at any given moment. Don't get stuck and caught in your head, okay? Don't worry, you're going to get out of it. Now, for the bottom of the deck, we've got the 3 of coins. There we go. And this is in the reverse position, so now this could indicate contract or union disagreements, possibly on the job front. And sometimes this can be about not having the proper tools or the proper resources or the proper information to get a job done to completion the proper way. So it's like you're missing something. And sometimes this can indicate unsafe work conditions. So I'm kind of feeling that for a few of you, this whole lawsuit might come into place here with this. So definitely be careful if you have unsafe work conditions. Okay, let's get to clarifying. Tower. 2 cups. That's fine. A hermit. King of Swords. Yep. Most definitely. Some of you are definitely going to be hiring a lawyer. Oh, that's beautiful. Took a negative and turned it into a positive. Oh, that's beautiful, Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the bottom of the deck is 7 of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. We clarified the Temperance and we get the Tower card. Now, the Tower is like a shocking, dramatic change. It's what we call the unexpected rude awakening. Whatever situation this is, it's not one that you see coming. It's unexpected. And so it's starting to make a whole lot of sense why you guys are feeling pretty impatient and intolerant due to this situation here. Now, sometimes this can be a sudden end to like an existing situation that you've been in. And typically this can be a situation that you have been stuck in, okay? And sometimes this can indicate a reversal of fortune. You know, maybe a new job offer fell through. Sometimes this is about an ending of a relationship, you know, but any changes that occur in relation to this Tower card are being made for a higher purpose, and they wouldn't. To get to here, you have to go through this. But I'm telling you, the end result is good. But this is clearly a very shocking type of situation that just jars you, and, well, it puts you in a pretty bad mood, so, and to me, I would have to say it's an emotional type of situation, so it's going to make you quite emotional. Okay, we clarify our Eight of Cups, and we now get the Two of Cups. So, looks to me like some of you are definitely setting off searching for a new relationship. So, this could be the beginning of a new committed relationship or even a friendship, but there's a cooperation between these two and sharing ideas between the both of you. There's kindfulness and thoughtfulness, and there's a possible gift coming. Well, it's Scorpio's birthday, so of course gifts, But birthday aside, there could be, gifts surrounding love and friendship as well. So that's all positive there. So clearly you're seeking something higher. You're seeking a relationship probably, or a friend type partnership that has a higher meaning to you than what you've had. Now, we clarify the Nine of Coins, and we get the Sun in the reversed position. So, when the Sun's in the reversed position, there's clearly a feeling that you are not satisfied. So, this feels to me like you guys are striving to get your financial security and independence and self-sufficiency, but you're experiencing problems along the way of achieving this goal. And sometimes you're missing something. Maybe you were taught a lesson and maybe you disregarded it, and sometimes those lessons can just keep repeating. So now, sometimes the home life or the marriage could be at a crossroads. Maybe it's become financially draining. And sometimes there's a possibility that maybe you're just stuck in your head and you're focusing on the past. Now, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the interruption yet again. Sorry, that was my dog, so I could edit that out. But hey, this is just a reminder that I'm human too. And I'm really feeling this Sun card myself right now. Delays. I'm constantly being delayed by background noise. Okay, time to get serious. Okay. Now, kind of have the feeling that maybe you guys, maybe you don't have the best self-esteem. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you don't believe that you're capable of being financially independent and self-sufficient. But I'm going to have to tell you to stop thinking negatively, okay? Because look at the word impossible, remove the I am, and everything is possible, okay? So don't doubt yourself, please. Yeah, this is a delay, but don't be afraid to ask for help, Sometimes people are there and they're willing to give advice or help however they can, so don't shut everybody out, and don't be afraid to ask for help, and sometimes this can be you just being stubborn and digging your heels in farther, and well, that's not going to help you in this particular situation. So try to come out of that shell a little bit. You know, don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't get stuck in your head, please, Scorpio, please. And don't be having low self-esteem. Come on, y'all are magnetic as hell. Y'all are sexy, okay? Don't don't be beating yourself down like that. Don't do it. Now, we clarify our Knight of Wands in the reverse position, and we get the Hermit in the reverse position. So, it appears that wisdom and wise counsel is disregarded. Maybe you're not listening to someone who gave you good advice. Maybe you're not listening to your own good advice. You know, maybe you're not listening to your own intuition. And someone may be trying to help you, but if you're constantly disregarding them, you're just kind of pushing them farther away. And this can be a call to, you need to review some lessons, especially from the past. You know, history can repeat itself, and a refusal to learn from your past, well, this can lead to, say, unwise decisions. So please be mindful. And you kind of need to stop daydreaming, Scorpio. You got to get out of that cave, get out of your head, because you don't really see how dark it is outside when you are stuck in your head. So you can't see how dark the situation and the circumstances are because you're caught in your head. And it's very obvious that you are caught in your head. And you gotta pull yourself out of that funk, Scorpio. You gotta do it. I know you don't want to. I'm Scorpio moon, so I totally know how y'all are feeling. I get stuck in those funks myself. But you just gotta yank yourself back out. Now, we clarify the Justice card, and we get the King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords, this man's a lawyer, okay? So, or this could be a judge as well, so. But either way, this is about balancing both sides of an issue before you make a decision. You want to be fair in your dealings, and the King of Swords is he has an exceptional good memory when it comes to recalling an event. And I know that Scorpio has a very good mind when it comes to remembering things, especially when something's been done that's wrong to us. So, yeah, this definitely has a lot of meaning. But this is also about being cautious. And sometimes there's a seriousness as well. But for some of you might be hiring a lawyer if you do end up having a lawsuit. Some of you will be hiring a lawyer, but if this is your lawyer, you got this. Don't worry. You will win any case because you got the King of Swords. This is a fair and honorable judge and lawyer, so you couldn't ask for any better result in regards to an actual physical lawsuit. Now, this is in regards to karma and somebody getting theirs. Don't worry. They'll get it. You just need to be cool and calm and rational and just sit back, make you some popcorn, and get ready to watch. Because it's going to happen. Now we clarify the 8 of Wands, and we get the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, this would be a good amount of hard work and labor that you put into an investment. And unfortunately, it's little or no return. It's like the circumstances are beyond your control. Sorry, you probably hear my dog whining, my fur baby in there. Sometimes this can indicate poor judgment or speculation in regards to an investment. And I want to caution you all against gambling. And any type of investment that sounds too good to be true, well, if it seems too good to be true, it is. Walk away. I would advise that you do not invest in any type of investment opportunity at this moment. And be very cautious of gambling because you could lose a lot of money. And you don't want to do that. That won't be helpful or beneficial at all. So, yeah, just be very careful. Be cautious with your money. You know, I know that you want to get to this goal, but, you know, you're being strongly cautioned. Don't pour too much money into something. I don't think it'll benefit you if you do. So, be cautious. Now, we clarified the death in reverse, and we get the 9 of Wands in the reverse position. Now, this speaks volumes to the death in reverse position, because the 9 of Wands shows someone who has literally been defending himself, but now that he's in the reverse position, he is just completely exhausted from fighting all of these battles. So, yes, it's speaking volumes to this death card. You need to rest and recuperate instead of fighting the battles. You know, you might be feeling like your physical strength and vitality are pretty low right now. Your stamina's low. Mentally and physically, you just feel beat down. You know, you're just exhausted. You're worried about things and you need to calm yourself and regroup. But there is also a sense of you might feel like you've been let down by someone. So, be aware of that. Someone might disappoint you. Now, we clarify the 10 of Wands and we get the Princess of Swords. Now this is our wanting to help, but it's a mentally and physically heavy burden, and you know, you need to worry about your own priorities. So, with the Princess of Swords, she's saying, look deeper. There's more than meets the eye to this situation. So this kind of makes me feel like maybe whomever might want your help, maybe they have a hidden motive. There might be something sneaky behind this. So you really need to meditate on this situation here. But you need to prepare yourself because this is probably going to be some disappointing news. You know, courage is definitely going to be needed. It's not going to be the type of news you want to hear. And sometimes this can indicate receiving information through means of spying or a third party. So, yeah, this is our spying card. This could be receiving information from a third party or, you know, literally spying on someone. Maybe you decide to be the good detective that Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings can be and dig further into what's that hidden motivation for why do you need so much of my help and my time and my energy. So be cautious because something will come out. in regards to this. And I think it's going to be upsetting to you. Now we clarify, excuse me, I cannot talk tonight. We clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse position, and we get the Ace of Swords in the upright position. So this is good. This shows that you guys will turn that negative, forceful type of energy around. And that's excellent. So with the Ace of Swords in the upright position, this shows that the new start is going to be successful. Granted, it may be delayed, but when it happens, it's going to be successful. I mean, victory is yours. I can taste it already. So this definitely would indicate forward thinking, focused action. You've risen out of a very difficult situation, which clearly there is some difficult shit going on here, Scorpio. You have risen out of a very difficult situation. But all in all, this is victory. You have the focus and the strength to see any project you start, you can see it through to its conclusion. You could call this card the Ace of Spades, because you hold all the cards, so to speak. Now, how about that? You're in a position of power. Oh, I know that makes some of y'all happy. Now, we clarify the Devil in the reverse position, and we get the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Now, I am just so freaking happy right now, because this Eight of Swords in the reverse position, this this speaks volumes to the Devil in the reverse position. This is showing that you're giving up, you are letting go of all those fears. You've been trapped by your own fears. You've been stuck in your mind, and you were like, you know what? I'm done. I'm taking my mind back. I'm over this shit. I'm not staying stuck. So, any difficulties that you've had, they're going to clear away. You're going to be able to make good decisions, and you're straight up in control now. And hey, hallelujah, that's what I'm talking about. And your hope and your inspiration, it returns. I mean, this is beautiful. So while it's been extremely rough, shoot, that's beautiful. And, you know, this will be for a few of you. If a few of you have been battling addictions, then this would definitely indicate that you are going to be successful in kicking that addiction. You will no longer be caught up in your mind thinking that you have to have whatever you've been addicted to, because you are not letting fear control you anymore. I say amen. Thank goodness. Okay, now we have the bottom card of our clarifier deck, and this is the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. So this indicates that you have made a choice, and the choice that you have made was the right choice for you. So don't get doubtful about that. Whatever choice you made, it was the right choice for you. And don't give up. Persevere, because good things will come from this. And can we say hello? Better finances. It can happen. Like I said, don't ever give up on yourself, Scorpio. Don't ever give up. You got tremendous mental and emotional power. You can make anything happen. Okay, let's see what the Love Oracle has to say. Let go of control issues. Trust. Keep an open mind. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify these love oracle cards, and then we'll get to reading them all. The Star, that's beautiful. Knight of Fire. Four of Air. This makes sense. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And let's keep it real, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings. We like to control, and sometimes you just gotta let that control go so that things can unfold naturally. But looky here, we are blessed by the Star. Happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. I mean, this is the very card of inspiration, and your wish is granted. I mean, woohoo! Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Knight of Fire. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So, now this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. This could be just somebody. I mean, this could be somebody that has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on their rising, their sun, or their moon, maybe even their Venus. Okay? Or maybe this is just the energy essence here. But this is the Knight of Wands, essentially. So, fast-moving situation, but you got to think things through carefully. So, it looks to me like somebody's going to come in, and they're going to come in quickly. But you need to think things through. Is this something you really want? And most of all, are you ready? Now, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Now, the Four of Air. This is the Four of Swords. Time to rest or take a vacation. Woo, vacay, woohoo! Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. And this is all about resting and recuperating after a very long, hard battle. Which there's been a lot of battles up in here. But you know, this is all making sense here. Think things through carefully and allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So, in regards to maybe a current situation that you're involved in, you know, love relationship, or even for my single Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings, whomever you're already attached to or whomever may be coming in for my singles, you need to, first and foremost, have faith that no matter what, things will work out. things will go in your favor. But you don't want to control things, you know. Let go. Let go, let God. Or if you prefer, let go and let Pluto. Pluto rules Scorpio. So, sometimes when we let go, that's when we can see miracles happen. And sometimes the more that we try to control something, the more that it gets out of whack, you know? And for some of you who are single, I mean, I see someone coming in for those of you who are single. And this person is going to vary from what you would normally go after. But you know, up here we have the Eight of Cups walking away because you're seeking something new and you want something that has more of a spiritual value to it. And then we get the Two of Cups. So I really feel like this is speaking so much volume here. Like, it's very obvious that you guys want something new and something that has far more meaning. But you got to keep an open mind because this person is probably going to be not what you would normally go after, okay? But have an open mind. Take your time with it. Don't rush, okay? Meditate. See if this is the path you really want to go down. For some of you, this will be a fabulous person to end up with. And for some of you, this would not work out well. So I just ask that you truly meditate. You take the time to think things over and balance them. You know, the whole weighing pros and cons, using your logic and reasoning abilities. You really want to do that, okay? But keep an open mind, you know. Like I said, this someone will be different, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to make sure that you guys think about it. And maybe some of you are going to go on vacation, and maybe this person you meet will be in the vacation place. So this someone might be from a completely different culture even. For some of you, it's something to consider. And so with cultural differences, that would definitely be a call to be open-minded, because it's not going to be what you're used to. So it looks like things have been, they're rocky, okay? But this ends beautifully, Scorpio. I mean, what better birthday present? I mean, it looks like you're just kicking the shit out of the devil, and you are taking back your mind, and you are seizing the day. You are in control now. And you've kicked that demon, that fear demon, out of your mind and out of your life. And you have full, complete control over all of your decisions, and you are not letting fear rule you. And to me, that is an absolute blessing. So I'm happy. Now, I'd like to say happy birthday again to my Scorpio sons, and I will talk to you guys in December. Hope you guys have a great birthday. And I'm sending you blessings of healing, prosperity, and love.